Oh my god, I want to eat this so bad. Because if I actually start rating them, everything will be a 9 or a 10 out of 10. So that's all I can say about it. Do candles have an expiry date? I sometimes think that I'm gonna burn my wooden tables here. Let me sniff it now. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Yankee candles because Yankee candles is my favorite brand of candles and I do love candles. And this is my channel and I really want to talk about candles today. I have a bunch of candles in front of me. Some of them are empty jars and the others are not lit yet. And I am going to rate them and talk about candles because that's what I really want to do today. So, starting off with the candles that I have already burned. This is not all of the candles that I've burnt over the last year because there was a bunch before these, but I actually threw them all away. And then I realized that the jars are actually pretty big and cute and I could maybe use them. So I started not throwing out the jars and now I am not using them. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. But I now have a bunch of jars. Shall I start off with this one? No, I'm going to start off with, I think, the oldest one in here. I think this is the oldest one. This is Warm Cashmere, and this is one of the newer lines of candles. You can tell that by the lid. This one has a flat lid, and the older ones, they have a round lid. So if you buy them from an outlet, or if you buy your candles from places like TK Maxx, or maybe we have a supermarket that sometimes sells these, you will most likely find these ones. But if you buy them from the store or like a legitimate retail store that sells actual Yankee candles, a little up to date, like up to date Yankee candles, then you will most probably find the flat lids. So starting off with this one, this is called Warm Cashmere, and I've noticed that this is not really my type of scent that I prefer to have in the house, or actually in my room. And my mom really likes this one. She has a bunch of these, but I feel like the scent was okay, but after a while, maybe it's the way that I burnt it, it kind of started smelling like burnt candle to me. And I think that's on me because I used to blow them out and then immediately put the lid back on, which kind of traps that ashy scent and mixes in with your candle. So I might want to try this one again because we do have them downstairs and my mom likes lighting these and then they actually smell good. But this is not my favorite candle, and that is because the candles that I like to burn are mostly season bound because I like to decorate my room for each season, and along with that goes a candle. And I especially like burning candles in the autumn and winter seasons because it's just so cozy and it just really, sets a vibe. So most of these are going to be pumpkin, cinnamon, winter, Christmas. Like that's up my alley. So this is, I think, one of the more recent ones that I've lit. This one is also a very old version of the Yankee candle. This is called the Apple Cinnamon Cider. And this was a little different from what I usually buy because I usually buy an apple cinnamon. And this was actually really nice. It was also a very large bottle. And the scent was really nice. It wasn't as strong as a cinnamon scent would be, and I would definitely buy this one again. I don't think I'm going to rate them because if I actually start rating them, everything will be a 9 or a 10 out of 10. I think. But if I had to, I would say this would be a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. My apple cider candle. Then, oh my god, this one, I think it was this one that I got as a gift, or it was the larger version because I actually burned this one twice. This is Gingerbread House, and I had a larger one of this as well, but I think I threw that jar away. This was an absolute 10 out of 10. The thing that I love the most about Yankee is that they actually are so good at naming their candles. It smells exactly like what the candle is named after, and that is amazing. And this was a gingerbread house, and that's all I can say about it. The scent was really nice. It was really cozy. It was really homey, and I loved this one. So if there's anyone who likes the scent of like baked goods in their house or gingerbread cookies or gingerbread homes, this is definitely for you. Look at me pushing it in your face. Let's see. Shall I stay in the winter department for now? I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'll go over to autumn. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. This is also one of the older candles that I have. And this is called Peppermint Pinwheels. And actually, my friend bought this for me from an outlet. And this actually was really good. Sometimes when I empty these out, especially with the last 4 ones that I've emptied out, I still have like a bit left from the candle wax, and I actually want to buy one of those candle burners that I can just put them in and then have this smell again. So I do still have a bit left of this, and this smells really nice. Usually I don't really like the smell of peppermint or like the flavor of peppermint, but in a candle that actually was really nice and refreshing, and it was so incredibly cozy. And I actually got really sad when I finished lighting this candle. Well, most of these are pretty old actually. Now I'm looking at it. I have 3 in here left that are newer. 4. Oh, this was also a really nice Christmas scent. I actually spoke about this one in one of my most recent videos. I don't even remember which one it was. I think maybe even in my last video. And that was this candle that I just bought from TK Maxx. And this one is called Munich Christmas Market. And this, I said it in that video too, smells exactly like a Christmas market. I described this back then as being a little more on the orangey. Let me sniff it now. Oh my god, I want to eat this so bad. Oh no, I know exactly what this smells like. Okay, so I'm not a fan of those cookies, but you know those cookies with the orange filling and then the cookie and then the chocolate outside? It kind of smells like that. It smells like something my dad would love to eat. Yeah, this is so good. It smells orangey, it smells like an orange flavored baked good. That's all I can give you. Oh, this is delicious. I love this candle. I cannot wait to burn that one. And then this is one that I actually bought last year but didn't get to burn because I actually really am happy that I didn't burn this one. This one is called Pepperberry Pine, and this actually, I bought this one at the same time as I bought this one at I bought this one the same time as a Gingerbread House. And this is actually, I had never smelled a Christmas or winter candle that actually smelled so sweet. This actually smells really sweet, and it reminds me, it smells so nostalgic. It smells like, to me, it smells like one of those, oh my god, if you remember this, it smells like one of those shower jellies that were in those packets, you know? Oh my god, what were they called? It used to have a print on them, and then, oh my goodness, it was like in the shape of like a character or a heart or whatever, and then it used to be filled with shower gels. That's what this smells like. It smells really nostalgic to me. Oh my god, I want to eat this too. This candle reminds me of our first home. Oh my goodness. I love this. This is so good. But yeah, I cannot wait to actually light this candle. Do candles have an expiry date? I don't think they have, right? I think with candles, the scent can only lessen over time if you take the lid off, but I don't think they expire. I think that's the thing with candles. And this is one of the more recent candles that I bought. This is a cherry vanilla, and this exactly smells like cherry vanilla. I bought this so that I could burn this in the winter. That's what I had in mind. But I actually feel like this would also smell really nice in summer. I never really light candles in summer. Let me line this up here. I never really light candles in summer because I don't know. I never really did that. And I do buy candles in summer, but I just don't really light them because I feel like candles. I associate candles with very cozy vibes. And I don't know, I feel like summer is really fresh and less cozy, but I actually think I'm doing something wrong there. So I do want to start lighting candles in summer, and I think I might burn this one in the summer. And then now for spring, I have already showed this one before as well. This is one that I've been burning right now in my room, and I actually really enjoy this. And I especially enjoy this in mornings where I'm just getting ready or making my bed, to have this be lit in the background, or when I come home to kind of wind down. This is really nice. Let me put this back where it belongs. Then let's go to my autumnal scents. I only have 3 here, which is rare because I usually have a lot more autumnal candles. Oh my god, I have a lot of winter candles. Let's see, this was a gift that I recently got from my mom. It was just very small. Oh, this one is red apple wreath. So nice. But actually really smells a lot like just apple cinnamon. Then it does have a very slight tint of something earthy, and I think that's where the wreath comes from. And this is a really nice candle. This is one of the smaller sizes that they have, and what I really like about this is that they actually made this lid, let's see if I can show you, so that you can place them down like this, because otherwise sometimes when you burn candles and it comes towards the end, the table or like the surface that you put your candle on really gets extremely hot. I sometimes think that I'm gonna burn my wooden tables here, but that has never happened, luckily. But this is my little, I really like this one as well. If I would rate that one, I think I would also rate that 8 out of 10. I'm rating them very randomly here. And then now we get to my favorites. Autumn is my all-time favorite season. I absolutely love autumn. So lighting candles during autumn is also really, makes me really, really happy. This is cinnamon stick. This is very heavy. You have to really like the scent of cinnamon and the flavor of cinnamon to want to actually have this in your room, especially with this size. But I really love cinnamon. And I'm also saying you have to really like the flavor of it, because the thing with Yankee candles is that after a while, you know, the scent is so incredibly strong with Yankee candles that you, I don't want to say you kind of taste it, but you are really in the flavor. Like flavor, not the flavor, you are really in the scent. The scent is all around you and you really have to like that. And I do. And I also really like this. So to me personally, this would be like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. But it has to be up your alley. And then the same thing goes for, I actually have 2 of these. I didn't know. This is the larger size. And then this is, I think this is a medium. And this is Pumpkin Harvest, which is just also right up my alley. Let me open this up and smell it. Yeah, oh no, I cannot wait for autumn. This immediately puts me in like the coziest vibe ever. I want to just watch a movie and be in blankets and stuff. Oh my god, this is absolutely, I cannot wait to decorate my room for autumn this year. I think I might actually put these as decoration out, and then I can light them along the way. But yeah, I also really like this. To me, this is also an absolute 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this, and it smells exactly like pumpkins. And then I'm so happy that I actually bought the bigger version. And I have to say, this is actually not as strong. Usually, I feel like I also bought, I think I don't have that one anymore, but I also had like a newer version of a pumpkin scented candle from Yankee this year, or actually last year. And I feel like that one was a little stronger. This is actually pretty light. This won't be too much like for some people maybe a cinnamon stick would be. But yeah, that was me rambling on for a really, really long time about candles. And I really do love Yankee candles. And in my opinion, they are one of the best scented candles out there. There's another brand that I do also really love. I think that was Sand and Fog. And then there was one candle that I once bought from TK Maxx that I absolutely loved that I cannot find anymore. But that was also a really good scented candle. If I have to buy, it's also a really good gift. If you want to gift someone candles, this is the brand to go for, I'm telling you. Anyway, that was my rambling on about candles video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I would love to see you in the next one. Goodbye.